Have you ever noticed how the world tells you to believe in something, but not too deeply? To keep faith private, truth flexible, and meaning up to you? Saving Leonardo shows us that this isn't random. It explains how secularism, a way of thinking that pushes God out of public life, has quietly shaped our culture. And the result? Confusion about truth, shaky morals, and a generation searching for purpose. These ideas aren't neutral. When God is removed, human life starts to lose its value, truth becomes opinion, and freedom turns into pressure to fit in. But there's hope. Nancy Pearcey points us to a better way, a Christian worldview that doesn't divide faith from thinking or truth from real life. It restores meaning, protects human dignity, and invites you to live whole, not divided. This isn't just about culture. It's about you, your mind, your faith, and the truth you choose to stand on. You don't notice it at first. No one announces it. The world doesn't sit you down and say, "Hey, we're about to change the way you think." It happens quietly, through music, movies, classrooms, social media, and conversations that feel normal. You're told that truth is personal, that faith is private, that science deals with facts and religion deals with feelings. And somewhere along the way, you start believing that you have to separate your mind from your heart, your faith from your future, your beliefs from real life. But deep down, something feels off. Because if truth is just an opinion, why do lies hurt so much? If life is just an accident, why does your life feel like it matters? If right and wrong are made up, why does injustice make your chest burn? You weren't made to live divided. The world tries to split reality in half. Facts up here, values down here. Science in one box, faith in another. Public life without God. Private feelings where God is allowed, but not invited too far. But you feel the tension every day. You're told to think deeply but not believe boldly, to follow your heart but not trust truth, to express yourself but never claim meaning. And that's exhausting, because when God is removed from the picture, everything starts to lose its shape. Truth becomes blurry, identity becomes fragile, purpose becomes something you're forced to invent instead of discover. But here's what Saving Leonardo reminds you of. You were not created by accident. You were not designed to live fractured. Your mind, your creativity, your emotions, and your faith were meant to work together. The same God who made the universe made you. The God of truth is also the God of beauty, meaning, and love. Jesus doesn't ask you to check your brain at the door. He doesn't fear your questions. He doesn't shrink under science or culture. Instead, he stands at the center of it all. When Jesus is removed, culture loses its soul. Art becomes empty. Morality becomes flexible. People become objects. But when Jesus is at the center, everything connects again. Truth has meaning. Love has purpose. Human life has dignity. And you matter. You don't have to water down your faith to fit in. You don't have to stay silent to be accepted. You don't have to choose between being smart and being spiritual. You are allowed to believe that truth is real. That right and wrong matter. That beauty points to a creator. That Jesus is not just a story, but the foundation. And maybe right now, you feel pressure to blend in, to stay quiet, to keep faith small and hidden. But you were never meant to live small. You were meant to live whole. Whole in your thinking, whole in your believing, whole in your purpose. The world doesn't need another voice echoing confusion. It needs courage. It needs clarity. It needs young people who know what they believe and why. So don't let the world steal meaning from your mind. Don't let culture divide what God designed to be united. Don't let truth become optional. You were created for more than survival. You were created for truth, for purpose, for a life centered on Jesus. And when you stand on that truth, you don't just survive the culture. You help redeem it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, Sight Kids, and let's grow together.